Hi everyone, welcome to this video where I'm going to show you a quick get ready with me makeup look. It's a great everyday makeup look that is long lasting. I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. I've got my moisturizer on and I want to apply a bit of MAC's Strobe cream. Now this is the original Strobe cream and this is a new one. It's called Goldlite. And I just want to show you, I've got on my hand a little sample here. So that's the color of the original. And then this one is the gold. So you can see the sheen that they have is very different. I'm going to use the Goldlite. Now the reason I want to use this cream is I'm using a matte foundation today and I just want to add a little bit more glow to my skin. And you can see this does add a beautiful healthy glow. Next is foundation. This is a foundation from Elizabeth Arden. It's called Flawless Finish Everyday Perfection Bouncy Makeup. And this really is, you can see that I have used some of it, but it really is, it has like a bouncy, almost creamy, spongy texture. I'm going to use that today. This is color Beige. And then in the base of this, there's a sponge. And let's use the sponge and see how that works. So I'm going to fold the sponge like that, get some makeup on there. Make sure I got enough on there and start applying. And always going from the center of the face outwards. So as you can see, I'm getting pretty good cover with this foundation. It's not a full cover foundation. I would say it's a sheer to medium foundation. But it really does give quite a flawless finish. As you can see, it's got a very, very nice finish. Always remember to blend down onto the neck. So this foundation is definitely not suited for dry skin. Would recommend it for oily skin and for combination skin. If I was going to use a brush, I would use something like this. This is from the BODYSHOP. It's got a nice buffing brush. And I just want to make sure that everything is well blended in, especially here by the hairline. Next up is concealer, also from Elizabeth Arden. It's called Stroke of Perfection Concealer. It's a cream concealer. This is color Light. And let's see that. So I'm just going to do a streak. Oh, it's so soft. Really a soft concealer, and a little bit around the nose. You can see that this one has a bit of a pinkier undertone, so that's going to help hide the pigmentation. So I'm just going to blot that on. And I'm going to use a blending brush like this. This one is from Diskem. It's a brand called CALA. Dirt cheap, wonderful, wonderful brush. And then I'm just going to come and buff that in. The reason why I like using this brush is just because it really does buff. And especially because this is a cream concealer, I don't want it to get too thick and tacky. I want it to just be beautifully blended. And just circular motions. When you're buffing and blending, you want to use circular movements. And I'm just going to take that and just go onto the eyelid with whatever is left on the brush. So just using the concealer and the brush, I'm just going to get a bit of product onto the tip of the brush. And I just want to define around the lips. I always like to do this, even just for an everyday makeup look. Next up is contour. I'm going to do a bronze and contour in one just because it's an everyday makeup look and we want to save some time. So I've got two other foundations from the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish foundation, and you can see that this one is quite dark. I'm going to go with this one. It'll give me more of a natural look and it'll also be less orange on my skin. For this, I'm also going to use a brush from the BODYSHOP, and this is a nice angled brush, and we're going to get some of the product on there. And start applying that. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the wind. It's quite a miserable cold day in Cape Town today. As you can see, I'm just applying it in there with a brush at an angle like this, and then to blend, I just flip the brush over because it gives me a bigger surface area to blend with. And again, just circular motions. And then we're going to go from here and just blend it up into the temples a touch. On the edge of the face, and then I always contour just under my jawline. Can you see the difference between this side and that side? And just blending that in. For a daytime look, I don't contour my nose. I'm going to skip that. If you feel that you did make a mess with your contour, you can always come with your foundation brush or the sponge that you use for your foundation and just come and clean up wherever you feel you've made a mess. Next up is our highlights. I've been loving this glowing cream, what's it called? I'm glowing creamy stick luminizer from Palladio. You can see it twists out and it's a nice cream stick. And what I do with this really quickly, I just draw on here, nose, do a bit here under the brows, forehead here on top of the brows, and just a little bit on the lips here, a touch on the chin. If your décolletage is showing, you can apply some on there as well. And then I just come in with my fingers, normally my ring finger because it is the softest, doesn't apply that much pressure. And then we come and blend. And you can see what a beautiful glow that's given me. So next I want to do my eyebrows. My eyebrows are microbladed, so I find that I always get makeup stuck on it and it gives them a different color. So I'm just using a bit of makeup remover onto a cotton, what do you call it, an earbud, and I'm just going to remove the makeup that is on my eyebrows. The makeup remover I love to use is from BIODERMA. I used to use this one, which is the Sensibio H2O, and I started using the Hydrabio H2O, and really been loving this. These are sample bottles. You can't buy them in these small travel size bottles. They come in larger sizes. And then for my brows, I'm using a MAC eyebrows pencil in color Spiked. And I like to just line at the bottom. I know my brows are microbladed, so I wouldn't always do this, but my microblading was done by somebody else, and they used a color that was too warm. So my brows have gone quite red right now. So I need to do my own touch-up, which I'll do myself because I do microblading, and then I can color correct the red, but I can't do it right now because I've had a skin peel done and I just need to wait for my skin to settle. So I draw on the bottom first, and just quite messy, and then I use a clean mascara wand and I just brush and blend that pencil in. I always love using a brow gel. This is from MAC. I'll check the name now. So this is from MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Gel, and this is called Quite Brunette. Okay, let's do our eye makeup. So I want to use these. They're from Elizabeth Arden. It's called Hydrabio eyeliner, and I've got 4 colors here. There's a blue, a purple, a black, and a brown. The reason I want to use these is I've tried them and they do not move, so they're going to last the whole day, so I'm going to give them a go. Starting with the brown, I'm going to line the top lash line. You don't have to be too careful about it. And the bottom lash line, but I want to line the bottom lash line just at the bottom here. If you want to make your eyes look smaller, you can line at the bottom and on the inside. I'm just going to do a rough line like that. So just messy like that, and then I'm going to come with my finger and just blend that line. Smudge it basically. Then also with this brow pencil, I just want to draw up into this crease here, also again just quite messy. And with my finger, I'm going to smudge that in. Just coming in with a 217 from MAC and just blending that even more. I don't know if you guys heard, but MAC are redoing all of their brushes. They're moving away from animal hair and everything's going to be synthetic. And I mean, the 217 blending brush is the most amazing blending brush. So I'm quite anxious to see what new brush they come up with. Okay, so that already is quite a good makeup look, and we can just go like this if we want to, but I'm going to show you a little bit more. So next up I'm going to use the black, same pencil from Elizabeth Arden, and here I just want to do these outer corners. So you can see I'm doing the tiniest spot there and up to halfway on the top. And then again just fingers and blend. So again we can stop right here and we can put on mascara, and that'll be our look for the day. I'm going to push it a little bit further. I'm going to use the purple also in the same eye pencils, and I want to do the purple on the top here. So just over the brown, I'm going to add it to that crease and just blend it with my fingers. Now the color purple really suits any eye color, so if you want to make your actual eye color stand out, purples, maroons, and more reddy toned colors, they will make your eyes pop. So as you can see, I'm just using this as an eyeshadow. Again with a brush. With these pencils you have to work fairly fast. They do set, and as I mentioned, they do not move, which is what we want. If you wanted to, you could take some of this purple pen and you can add it in the bottom as well here. I just want to bring in the blue as well. So then with the blue pencil, I'm going to go into this inner waterline. And just because we can, we're having fun with it. And I'm doing it in the waterline and blending it into where my lashes grow out. And that's the eyes done. We're going to do some mascara quickly. Before I put mascara on, I'm just going to do my blush quickly, just because I don't want to forget. And this is from Chanel. It is called Sunkist Ribbon. It's really, you can see it's really been well used. But I love this, and I kind of just swirl my brush through all of those colors. And then I'm going to give a smile, and I don't want to apply it right here just because I want to create a bit more of an elongated, contoured look. So I'm going to apply it right next to there and just blend it. And then whatever color is left on the brush, I like to just go on the edge of the face, a little bit on the nose and on the chin. And that just helps to tie it all together, and it gives me a bit of a glowy, sun-kissed look. So I've just noticed on my eyes, I really want to create a bit more of an elongated look, where at the moment they're looking a bit, you know, round on the edges. So I'm going to take my black pencil. You can do this with a brown pencil as well. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of the black out on this outer corner. And I'm just going to extend it out a little bit. And then just using a pencil brush. This one is from COLORPOP Cosmetics. You can also find them at Inglot and at MAC. And then I'm just going to blend that corner. And can you see the difference between my two eyes, where this one looks a bit more elongated and this one is a bit rounder? Then onto mascara. First I want to curl my eyelashes. Get right into the roots and press. One of my favorite mascaras that I have discovered a while back is this one from Elizabeth Arden. It's called Grand Entrance Mascara. And the reason why I love it so much is because of this brush. So this brush is nice and thin, and you'll see you can really get right into the roots with this. So I'm going to go and get right into the base. And it's also great for the bottom lashes because it is smaller. It helps you to get right in there and right at the base, so you get the lash covered from the base to the tip. And that's only one coat so far. Back to the other eye, we're going to do a second coat. Again, getting right into the base of the lashes. What I also love about this brush, you can see how beautifully it spreads the lashes out. And then for a nice daytime lip, this has become my most used lip pencil in my kit. It's called Whirl, and it's from MAC, and it's a lip pencil. And I'm going to use this just to line the lips. I use this lip color on so many different skin tones. It's really a very, very versatile, like natural pink. There's another lip pencil from MAC called Dervish, which I used all the time. It's slightly pinkier than this, so it's maybe a better color for summer, where this is maybe a bit more a winter shade. You can see it has a little touch of brown, but I mean hardly. Remember to go right into the corners of the lips. I mean, for lipstick I want to use a matte lipstick. This is from Max Factor. Oh, I've got fingerprints and makeup all over it. But it is the matte lipstick in 05 Nude. I'm going to apply a bit of that. And then just coming in with a lip brush. Also, this one is from MAC. But as I said, they're busy changing all their brushes. So can't wait for them to relaunch their new brushes and see what they have. And I'm just using this to go around the lip line and just define a little bit more into these inner corners. You don't have to use a lip brush. If you feel that your lipstick is enough, then that's fine. If you wanted to, you could pop on a gloss on this if you like, but I really like the texture of this lipstick. It feels moisturizing, it's not drying, and I love the finish that it has. And that's basically this makeup look done. And that is it. A quick, easy, everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it.